You know that feeling when you have one or two things on your list, but you don't get them done, so you kind of just move them down your list, and you keep moving things down and down and down until your list becomes so big and you have so many things to do and everything is just a mess. Well, oops, I did it again. Look at my desk, it's a complete mess, but it's a pretty mess, so let's figure this out together. Hey magical sparks, welcome back to my channel. It's Sparkle, and today we are going to be doing a bit of an art vlog type of thing. We're going to be organizing all of these things here, and we are also going to be doing some swatching and drawing in my brand new sketchbook, specifically by turning Kuromi into a human. So join me and let's get this party started. So the first thing we've got is this tub of air dry clay, so I decided to try some Crayola air dry clay. I got this last year and I've been wanting to pack it up, but it's just been like sitting in my room. Anyways, here is what I made with it. It's like an egg trinket dish and I love how it turned out. The only thing though is I feel like this clay took a little more longer to dry than Anchor air dry clay, but still I do like it and I'm kind of excited to finish using the rest of the clay. Next up, we've got these donut clips. I randomly came across these at the reject shop and I just fell in love with them. So this pack came in a set of 6 with 3 different flavors, as you can see here. I've already started using the other 3 and here's one right now. Not only is it adorable, but also it functions very well to hold my sketchbook pages down as I am drawing. I think I've also got the perfect place to put this in my art trolley, which somehow is completely full, even though it's only been a couple months since I got it, but we're gonna have to find a different solution for that. Now the next thing we've got here are these paintable heart canvas fridge magnets. So I picked these up at Kmart because they just look so cute, but I haven't been able to decide what to paint on them. I'm definitely going to be painting Mr. June on at least one of them, but for the other 3 I'm not sure. So pop your suggestions down below and maybe I could turn it into a video. And also, for no reason, I picked up a photo frame, which is not something I normally do, but this one just looked so pretty and so cute. There was a blue one and there was a pink one. I don't know why, but I was kind of leaning towards the blue, and I have an idea in mind for it that I might use in a future video. Next up, we've got this gorgeous notebook. This is a gift from my friend. It's so cute, it's so pretty, it's so handy. I love it so much, and if she's watching this, I just want to say thank you so much for the beautiful gift. And now this next thing here, I honestly did not need, but I was really just wanting it. It's another pencil case. This one is from TK Maxx and it's got this beautiful floral watercolor effect on it. This has to be my second favorite pencil case, of course, after the one my mom got me, which is what I'm currently using. And now for the next couple of items, we're going to be unpacking them here so that I can organize them on my other desk. Also, just a heads up, I did record this video a while ago, so you might have seen some of the things I'm opening today, including this gorgeous purple angel figurine that was a gift from my dad. It's so cute, it's so sweet. It says, "Daughter, you are the most beautiful thing I hold inside my heart," and that's just so cute, isn't it? I mean, I'm obsessed. Also, it's my favorite color. And not just that, it looks absolutely stunning on my desk. I mean, it was literally made for this desk and this color palette. I'm obsessed with how it looks. Next up, we've got this beautiful Kuromi squishy that was also a gift from my dad, and it's so cute, and she's actually the star of today's video, so we'll be seeing more of her a little later on. But for now, let's go ahead and pop her on my desk, and I know the perfect place to put her. I love how well she just balances against the flowers. It's like she's actually standing and it looks so adorable. Anyways, the next thing to unbox is this Pandora box. So my parents got me some more Pandora charms. As you guys might remember, I got my first ever Pandora bracelet this year, and we've got 2 more charms to add to the collection. Last time we had the paw, and this time we have the letter S with some gorgeous hearts on one side and a beautiful glossy finish on the other, and this cute dollar engraved mom and dad, so I can always have their memory with me forever. And I think that's just such a thoughtful gift from them. I'm truly honored. And yes, even though I did say thank you a million times, I'm gonna say it again in this video. Thank you so much. I love you both so much. Anyways, moving on to the next thing, I want to put this box on my desk because it's so pretty and it's got a pink bow, and I've already got another one to keep it company. But now it's time for the big question. Which one should be on the top and which one should be on the bottom? What do we think? White on top or pink on top? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and we can decide together. Also, the next things I found still managed to blow my mind. I found 2 sketchbooks that are both purple, both affordable, and both from Kmart. Like, what? Let's open them up. Alright, check this out. This book comes with an elastic loop band, perfect to store pencils and markers. That's so cool. Not only that, it comes with 160 pages, it's 110 GSM, and it's only $8, which is pretty affordable compared to other sketchbooks. I have never seen something like this before, and it worked so well, especially with this Sharpie fineliner. And initially, I was a bit skeptical because I didn't realize the function of this, and I honestly just didn't like how it looked against the purple sketchbook. But then I realized, hold on, I can take it off. I can completely take it off, and once I do, I'm left with a gorgeous purple sketchbook. And obviously, if I want to put it back on, I'm gonna put it back on. And just having that simple control is something that I very much appreciate. Also, talking about things that I did not expect but still definitely appreciate, the pages are perforated. No, but like the way that this sketchbook just kept on impressing me though, like it's definitely got that wow factor. I'm very much impressed. Now let's see if this second one can live up to the expectations I've already built. So this sketchbook is kind of similar, but it's different because this is a hardbound sketchbook, it's not spiral bound. Also, the cover is just so soft, I love touching it, it's just like a fun sensory experience. And I love the shade of purple on this one, it's definitely one of my top favorite shades of purple. I also just want to mention this sketchbook is $6, which makes it cheaper than the previous one. Definitely very affordable in my opinion. Also, I obviously wanted to draw in this sketchbook because it was just attracting me to it in like every conceivable way. So I did. I made a drawing and I made a short of this drawing as well if you want to check it out. And yeah, here's how it turned out. I used markers, gel pens, pencils, and a couple more things. And it worked pretty well. Now, as you can probably tell, on that day I was on a bit of a purple art supply roll, and on that same day we went to Target and I picked up these marble paintbrushes and I was struggling to put them down because how could you put them down? They look so pretty. And also, there are so many different brush sizes and tips in this set that I've been wanting to try for such a long time, but I've never gotten around to, including the detail like paintbrush and the fan tip paintbrush. I've never used this before and I'm really excited to try them out. And also, I cannot deny the fact that I got this because it's purple, because I did. I really want to try out the fan brush and the detail brush specifically, but I'm super excited to try out the rest as well and to see what I can make. I was also searching for the perfect cup to put these paintbrushes in, and I think I found the one. Let's have a look. Okay, it looks good, but there's a bit of a dilemma because on the same day, we picked up these purple Easter cups. Are you seeing the purple theme? And let me show you what the dilemma is. So here's the thing, while we are going to be sacrificing 9 cups, I did steal one of them, save one of them, and my goal is to keep it forever on my desk because this pattern is just too cute to just use and throw. Even if I'm recycling this, it's just too cute. And hence my dilemma. These paintbrushes look good in both cups, but I can't decide which one to put them in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And with that, it is time to keep on moving on. So next up, we've got some art supplies that we're going to be just opening up and trying out. Again, these are some of them are from last year, some of them are from recently. It's just a complete mix. So starting off with our metallic pencil set. I think I picked these up about at the start of this year, and you might have seen me use it over the past couple of months because they're just really good and I can't wait to start using them more. I do love mechanical pencils, but I do love traditional pencils just a little bit more, and I'm hoping these pencils can help me get back into the groove. Next up, we've got this set of water brush pens. I've only ever used the basic tip before, so I'm really excited to try out these different tips and see how they work. Next up, we've got this set of Pilot drawing pens. So this is a gift I received from my family, and I'm really excited to try them out because I've never tried out Pilot drawing pens before. I've also never tried out this brand of markers either. These were also a very kind gift from my friend, and the thing that I find most interesting is that it says watercolor alcohol-based ink. Like, I'm kind of curious, what does that mean? But anyways, here are how the markers look. On one side, we've got a really nice brush tip. I've never seen a brush tip this fine before, and I'm really curious to see how it works. And we've also got a broad chisel tip. And with that, let's get to our sketchbooking. And if that's not a word, let's make it a word. Now, if you're truly a magical Sparky, you might remember my habit of doing this, and it's basically where I cut off this tag on the sketchbook, or I peel it off if it's a sticker, and I just like to cut it and put it in my sketchbook because it's a fun way of just, keeping part of the sketchbook with you. And also in the future, if you want to figure out what brand the sketchbook is, you can easily find out with just opening a page. And yeah, that's part of the reason. Another part of the reason is actually because it's a really nice way to cover up marker bleed through. I mean, just look at this. Marker bleed through is there and now it's gone. It's literally just disappeared. And also cutting things up and putting them in your sketchbook is just such a fun way to kind of reconnect to your childhood self and just all those fun things that we used to do but we don't really do that much nowadays. So it's just a nice way to do that. And just like that, it is now time for us to get swatching. And as I swatched these markers, I was truly astonished because I kind of had my doubts for this brush tip because it was so fine. It could basically be a bullet nib, but it's so good. It's like a brush tip, it's fine, but it's also extremely flexible yet sturdy, and I think this is something that other brands should definitely pick up on because this is so clever and great for fine details. And now let's get to swatching our Pilot drawing pens. So I just went ahead and drew some simple hearts and the sizes of each pen, and yeah, it was really nice. I liked it a lot. Next up, we're going to be swatching our water brush pens, and even though this is a set of 6, I actually gave one to my cousin, so I only have 5 left, and we're going to be swatching them. And to be honest, I was very impressed with how well these worked, specifically the size 10. Like, I was not expecting it to give me that much width, but definitely I love it a lot and I'm so glad I got these. It's definitely a worthwhile investment. I also just realized the colors kind of follow a rainbow order. That was totally unplanned. Anyways, let's swatch our marble paintbrushes. Now with these ones, you can't really see a difference with the tips that much when it comes to the swatches, but as I was using them, I found that they worked really well and I was very impressed with them. I think maybe the texture would be more evident if I used like acrylics or gouache or something like that, but still, using watercolors kind of gave me the chance to see how watercolor works on this paper, and I gotta say it's okay like for light washes, but definitely not the best thing. It does warp the paper a bit, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. Anyways, check out how pretty the paintbrushes look now. They've all got like purple tips at the top that perfectly match the design at the bottom, and they look so cute. I just cannot explain it, but like ever since I was 8 years old, I've just been obsessed with purple, specifically light purple, and it's just been an ongoing thing. Anyways, moving on now, let's work on the first page of my sketchbook. I couldn't figure out which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it's the one on the right here because the paper on the left feels a bit like soft. So I think that's just like the starting of the cover, but this is the actual first page. But like at the same time, who cares? It's my sketchbook and I make the rules. I'm the queen here. Also, a lot of people have been asking me to kind of slow down when I show my sketching process, and I totally get that. So that's why I made this portion a bit more longer in today's video. Also, up to 15 minutes and 50 seconds, all the sketching clips that I've shown you guys are in real time as well. And now for my first page, I actually did not know what to draw, and then I randomly decided, you know what, let's turn my gorgeous Kuromi squishy into a human, and that's the theme for today's drawing. But at the same time, on the day that I filmed this, I was feeling a little bit lazy, and you know what? That's okay, we can feel lazy now and then. And because I was feeling just a tiny bit lazy, I decided to do a simple drawing, nothing too fancy, no hands, no body, no feet, nothing too crazy, just nice and simple, kind of like a portrait, but you get to see her shoulders and her outfit as well, and That way, it just kind of made things simple and chill for me, and I think that's the most important thing. Especially when you're starting a new sketchbook, you really want to make a positive association with the experience of starting your sketchbook, and that way, every time you pick up your sketchbook, you will feel more happy and comfortable because your sketchbook is going to be associated with positivity and just feelings of being able to be free and be you. And I can definitely talk from experience because in the past, there was this sketchbook that I started on a day where I was essentially not in a good mood. I was having a bad day. I did not have the time to draw, but I really kind of put that pressure on myself to just start my sketchbook. And since the day I started it until the day I finished it, I just did not enjoy drawing in that sketchbook. I just did not feel that happiness or positivity or just that connection with it. And I'm not saying it all comes down to the first page or the first day, but sometimes your brain does tend to associate certain things with certain emotions. And in general, your sketchbook is meant to be your comfortable place to just kind of be you and express yourself and express any emotion, no matter what that is. So at the end of the day, just try and make sure your sketchbook helps you to feel comfortable to be yourself. Okay, I was not expecting to say something so meaningful, but yeah, I just did. Anyways, my sketch is almost complete and I'm loving how it turned out. I'm also so glad I tried to turn that squishy into a human because it gave me so many ideas for things that I probably would not have done otherwise, and I'll talk you through my process later on. But for now, here's a side-by-side comparison of our squishy and my sketch. I would be happy leaving the sketch just as it is and just not doing anything on top of this, but at the same time, I really want to see how it might look if I did color it in, so let's go ahead and get straight to it. Starting off by lightening my sketch and moving on to the line art. Now, on a different note, I actually got a new filming stand recently and it's so cool. It's like magnetic, extendable, portable. It's like totally insane, and that's actually what I used to film today's video, and I'm so glad I got this stand because what it means is that I can film more videos at my desk, specifically this desk, and I'm really excited to try out a couple of new ideas that I've got. And if you have any suggestions or ideas yourself, feel free to let me know. By the way, if you've managed to watch all this way into the video without skipping or fast forwarding, thank you so much, that really means a lot to me. And if you'd like to let me know that you made it this far, feel free to comment this emoji down below. Thank you so much, you're a real one. And just like that, we are almost done with the liner, and now it's time to get started with our coloring. Let's go ahead and pick out our colors. I'm definitely placing a protective sheet underneath the paper just to make sure the ink doesn't bleed through to the next page. If this same sketchbook was sold with a different paper thickness, that would be so handy. Like if it was just slightly thicker, maybe it could then handle watercolors a bit better. Maybe I can do some more blending with my markers. I mean, that would be pretty cool, you know, to think about, hypothetically. Anyways, let me walk you guys through what I did with this drawing. So first of all, I tried to give the character slightly arched eyebrows to kind of convey that kind of cheeky, evil-ish expression that Kuromi has. I think I could have gone a little more inward because she does look a little innocent, to be honest, but I tried my best to convey that. I also went ahead and I gave her some nice rosy cheeks with some pencils afterwards, because the squishy had such rosy cheeks. But something that I clearly refused to do was to give the character pink skin, because even though the squishy has pink skin, I don't think I can save the drawing if I gave it pink skin, and I kind of didn't want to try out new skin colors on this drawing since I love how it's looking. So instead, I just kind of made the hair pink, and I tried to make it kind of like a pastel pink, and I think it worked out pretty well, and it kind of balances itself out. Super random, but I gave the character kind of like an inverted U-cut, which I think is so cute. I really want to get that haircut myself, to be honest. Anyways, for the outfit, I kept it essentially the same. And for her headband, I tried to add a lot of details that the squishy had. Like it had roses on one side, it had kind of like a logo on the other, but instead of that, I just added like a leaf type of thing. And it had like a skull in the middle, which I added on the middle of the headband, and I think that kind of worked out pretty well. And now the squishy's outfit had kind of like a dark grayish color, so what I did was I started off by using dark gray, and then I layered it with a dark purple to give it that like extra depth, and I think it worked out so well. I also gave the character slightly green eyes because I think it might match with the leaf on her headband, and I also did the same thing for the outfit by layering grey and purple, and it just added such a nice sense of depth and just made it look so royal and rich. And now the thing is, my plan was to kind of just keep it simple with the markers and just kind of add on those base colors and then go in with my pencils and other art supplies to add that extra sense of depth and texture. But at the same time, I thought it might look good if I added some purple streaks in the hair, and that ended up looking pretty cute. It doesn't look much like streaks, but more like shading. Still, I'll take it. I think it definitely matches with the purple theme. And then I went in with my gray marker to add some gray shadows here and there. And now it is time to bring in the enforcements. And ever since I learned that layering colored pencils on markers can really enhance your drawings and just take them up a whole bunch of levels, I've been doing it almost all the time because it definitely ups my game. Also, who remembers this cat light? I cannot believe it's been almost 3 years since I got it, but it's just such a cute desk buddy and it truly glows in every single color. I kind of just kept on layering pencils and other art supplies on top of my drawing, and before I realized it, 20 minutes had completely flown by. But I was like so in the zone because this part can really improve your drawing and make it look completely amazing. So it's definitely like fun, therapeutic, and worthwhile all at the same time. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. And once I was happy with how my drawing was looking, I started working on the background. I made sure to leave a bit of room on the bottom here to write welcome to my sketchbook, and check out how perfectly it fit. Like, this was not planned, but it just fit so perfectly, and that just makes me so happy. Also, I'm signing my drawing off because I think we all know what time it is. It's almost time for the grand reveal. And I started this sketchbook on the 26th of March, and it's so crazy to think that it's almost been an entire month. Like, where did the time go? It's just flying so fast. And this is the state of my desk. I love how it looks right now. This just shows how much I was in the zone. And it was just so much fun that I did not realize how much of a mess I was making. Anyways, now it's time for the grand reveal. So here is how our swatching page turned out. It's so colorful and it was just super quick to make. And here's my first drawing, and here is my first page. I can't believe how detailed it is. I kind of just kept on adding small things one at a time, and here's how it's looking. I love the fact that the hair is pink. It matches with Kuromi's skin. I also love the way that the headband matches with all her details. And of course, the blushy, rosy cheeks and the same outfit. And the 2 eyelashes. I forgot to mention that. I gave her exactly 2 eyelashes to match the Kuromi squishy. And here's how they look side by side. It's just so cute. I am completely obsessed. I love how it looks. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I had a really great time making this drawing and filming this video, and I really hope you enjoyed this art vlog type of video. And also, I've been making a lot of drawings in this sketchbook and I feel so happy about it, and I'm so excited to keep on filling in this sketchbook. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a fabulous day. Stay awesome as always, and I'll see you in the next one.